I don't know, just let the defense over there. Trying to play these two pairs. Let's see who he beat. Damn, that nigga beat everybody in front of him. Shit. Let me see. Oh, he lost to Rizzo. Oh, yeah, he ain't all that.
From the banks of the Ohio River, there's a
He
look at Paul Brown Stadium here in Cincinnati, Ohio.
Yeah, but shit, Rizzo ain't even got no style like that.
Game, and that was in evidence a moment ago.
It's like, it's basic, man. He don't run the ball.
This crowd is ready.
As their guys get
set to match up between the San Francisco 49ers and
no,
the Cincinnati
I don't see Texas running.
And they will not get a chance to return this one as it's through the end zone for a touchback.
Yeah, I heard that. Say he better than you, James.
Nah, he ain't better.
I don't do no talking on myself. You know what I'm saying? We play whatever game in front of us. That's what we focus on.
I tell you what though, you got something though.
Yeah. You just ain't got nothing for me though.
Hold on. Yeah.
Do what you supposed to do.
I know.
I'm trying to think it's them both.
Now the Georgia Southern man, this is Jarek McKinnon, and he'll get this one up to the 26. Credit him with a 1-yard gain there to make it second.
This will be a tough one though.
Well, we saw him there trying to get it to the outside,
3-5
trying
in
to
this
get to the
motherfucker.
perimeter, but not a whole lot of room there. But there's got to be one positive to that. If you keep moving laterally, creases tend to develop as the game moves on, and they can run it back inside later.
The last play got just a yard. Here's 2nd and 9 from the 26.
Nah, I'm waiting on Sid. He should be about 5 more minutes. Shit.
Give me a favor. Post this 49ers Bengals in that chat, man.
And now some motion before the snap. And this will be our first penalty of the night's proceedings.
Sometimes I can't find him.
Yeah, mine be like that too. Sometimes you gotta just wait till about 5 minutes.
Yeah, but you be finding him.
And that false start penalty certainly not helping their cause here. 2nd down and long.
Here we go.
Now back to throw. Throwing the out route incomplete. That's Rice. A good pickup there. 13 yards as they get closer for 3rd down.
One thing we do know, he's going to get his catches. So as they move forward defensively, got to continue to focus on
that boy
not giving up the
Siakam
big
put the
play when he
move in
does
that
catch
ball.
the ball in the secondary.
Man, the Bucks look like
An early test. 2 plays in. This is 3rd and 2.
Yeah, they just packing the paint on old buddy, man. They ain't worried about nobody else.
Now the Georgia Southern man, it's Matt.
Shit, they limit the nigga rebounds. They made him shoot the ball. He hit 3 threes, but shit, they'll take that all day. Oh shit, you gotta be consistent and keep hitting them, but shit, he only dropped 21. He gotta work on his jump shot in the off season.
Because you see the net result here.
The Greek freak.
You don't give up that type of yardage.
Yeah, I think Boston gonna get him probably 4-1. Bro, I'm telling you, bro. You gotta think about it, man. Who else could create their own shot over there, man? Can't nobody do it.
First half, you've got to take some pressure off of this young quarterback, and no better way to do it than to establish the running game early.
Bledsoe can get to the paint.
Back to throw here. Gonna throw right side here, complete. And he's taken down inside the 30. It's his first catch, and it'll be good for 15 and a 1st down. Well, they're piecing together a nice drive to start this one. Seems pretty scripted and pretty successful so far.
And I think they did it without our help. Because you remember when we sat in the production meeting with them to talk about this, and hey, you know, how you guys didn't come out of the gate? I know I offered my help with a few plays, and they didn't seem to want it.
Offer mine.
You know, you were the smart one. Whatever they're doing, though, it's working really well. They tried a quick hitter inside, but that one was swallowed up because what they're hoping, this big defensive lineman will take the bait and move laterally and open up a crease that they can run through. Didn't happen on that play.
All right, now, lucky 56. Lucky 56.
Negrets!
What's going on?
Man, I can't call it. Just got in from the gym, man. Had to keep my weight up to keep my hate up to pay them back when I'm bigger.
Look to throw. He fires one that's intercepted. Picked off at the 19. And a big turnover there as his guys will get the football back. Week after week, we're seeing plays like this from him. I think he's in line. We've discussed it before.
Okay, that's cool, dude. I'm just loading up, man.
And a big
I'm still drinking this damn creatine and
because
shit.
of his ball skills, and that's something that for guys of his position, they've talked about it for years.
Oh, you got to drink that after you work out, bro.
Yo, where's Jock at?
Because of the offensive getting so good, he knows how to take the ball away. That is huge for a defender.
Shit, yeah. Shit, no, you want to plateau. You got to, if you don't want to plateau, yeah, you got to drink creatine.
Where's Jock
I
at?
do it for like 3 months, and then I leave it alone for like 3 months. Just live natural. Yeah.
A big play there for the Bengals. 55 yards.
Well, hell, I ain't trying to get
Hey, yo,
inside.
Texas.
And wanting to make his goals from the pocket because they knew he was
Do you
pretty
have
dangerous
GTA?
if he got outside.
Nah,
And he just showed
See it, y'all playing? See it, Jameson playing already?
Where's Jock at?
With a first down carry. Open space inside the 10. And he'll take
Do
this
you know?
into the end zone for a Bengal TD.
Jock.
A great play there. With touchdown number 20 on the year. And the Bengals are going to take
Do you know
the first quarter lead.
AD? His name is AD Jock.
Whoop 3-5 ass, man.
Okay, yeah.
3-5 ain't taking
Where's he
away
at?
his whooping, man.
You gonna get your ass whipped, nigga.
That's the same thing for a dog last night.
Can you tell him to unmute
Well,
me?
Ford ain't that good.
Score 7-0.
I'm in the league.
You not that good.
I got my hands free.
Huh? You ain't beat
This is
me.
my
You ain't never
computer.
beat me.
I didn't ask you all that, man. You asked too many questions.
Nigga, I ain't asked you all that, nigga. You can't beat me, so hush, nigga.
And this will not be returnable.
You were
It's
seeing
out of
playing?
back of the end zone for a touchdown.
I'm waiting on him. Got like 5 more minutes till he say before he pull up some shit.
And the magnitude
You know
of this
where-
game,
where he at?
everybody knows it. The
Well, y'all
fans,
post that shit in
obviously,
chat.
the
We
players
feed
and
this
coaches,
nigga.
there's just within the
Oh, yeah, you know,
pocket
he
of the buzz
put
right
them
now.
damn
They know they
injuries
control their
on,
own
man.
destiny.
Win.
Yeah,
and
put
you're
that
in.
nigga on.
And I think every player
You
He
got
cheating
that right
shit.
going on. I'm trying to hurt that damn linebacker.
organization yet that wants to be in a game.
He ain't playing.
Yeah, he is playing.
I don't like the number 12.
Oh, he back?
Yeah, they did something with the injuries, bro. He came back.
A big play there for the
Oh,
Niners.
hell no.
48 yards.
He was supposed to be
Well,
hurt
that
to the
didn't
Super Bowl,
take very
or
long.
the
You mentioned
championship
Who's
game.
that?
you have
Sound
to
like a
keep
kid.
it under wraps. Avoid the big
But
plays.
his
What you
kids
said,
will
and
get
here he
party
makes
and get
one in
his
the first
ass out
quarter.
of here.
Yeah, you can't let this become
Yeah,
a
this
habit.
too. Yeah, I'm gonna be saying some. I might start cussing. How old are you, little man?
Over this game.
Oh yeah. Yeah, somebody get 86
Gotta
that,
be
man.
Sid got the keys.
Here's McKinnon. And he'll get it down inside the 20 to the 18.
What's up? Oh, what is this?
A nice run there, 9 yards, and it'll be second down. This running game's so important for them, and they know that. It helped lead them to a victory last week when he was over 100 yards.
Let's face
Yeah.
it, it's their identity. And that's what they want to play to. They want to be that
Oh, he
team
not in
that
here,
runs
man.
the ball
Oh, he
really
in here.
well
He
each
just
and
not
every
on.
week. And right now, we're seeing a pretty good pattern of that happening.
Now McKinnon.
The game.
Nice job to bring
He not
the
on-
one
he not
tackle
on his
without
mic.
much daylight after that as he's brought down. He can
I don't know,
muster only
dog.
a yard there, and they'll be left with a third and very short.
I don't know, man. I don't live in his house.
No, Jack, Patriot! Patriot!
You have a good day, man.
They run it with McKinnon.
Huh?
And not only will he not get
You
the
ain't do
few
nothing,
inches
man. But
he
you know,
needs,
the grown
he's gonna
folks
go
up in here. I don't want you, you know.
Calling a loss of 2 on the
Oh, you like
play.
hanging with the grown
And
folks?
that's going to bring up a fourth down. Robbie Gould on now to try the field goal. It'll be from the right
You ain't trying to shoot no dice.
36-yarder. Second quarter now. Brandon Gordon, Charles Davis with you. It's the 49ers
What's up?
in control of the football. They are, however, facing a
Well, y'all ain't kicked that little nigga out here yet, man.
It'll be from the right hash, and it'll be a 36-yarder. And Gould is able to put it through. And they are on the board, but still trailing at 7-3. So the drive
what kind of
starts
apps?
out inside the 15-yard line, but they do
What you mean
get
apps?
And I've talked
On
with
my
enough
phone?
players nowadays, and when they have these types of
Oh
kicks,
man, I only play 2 games, man. Madden and 2K. I don't play them other games.
piece of cake.
I must have his
Because
ass
extra is
muted.
not a piece
I
of
can't
cake
hear him.
anymore. But kicking a field goal from that distance, just give him confidence and let him knock it through.
Nah, we it's almost 2020, son.
And for them, a touchdown their last go around.
Yeah.
Obviously, they'll be hoping to do that again.
And when you start plotting for this drive,
Yes, sir.
when you start thinking to yourself, okay, what are we going to do? You don't go away from what you did before because that worked. But you have to be prepared for those encounters because you know they'll make some adjustments.
Oh yeah.
They'll come out throwing here to start the drive.
We got the keys to this, man.
Green, and it's intercepted.
See it.
He's picked off at his own 47.
Huh?
And the return here will go to the 31.
Nah, I don't mean nothing, man.
And that's a great example of ball skills right there.
But if you get quiet on your end, don't take it
I can't
personal.
tell you how many guys look to run with the football before they've intercepted it. So that's a nice job of focusing on the task at hand.
Oh man, you just showed me a problem.
Line of scrimmage, the 31 now on 1st and 10.
Alright, I'm going to the gym in the morning, so let's go.
You ready, man?
Now a play fake here on 1st
3 minutes? Alright. Alright, got you.
Caught inside the 10. And down he goes, taking it inside the 10, just shy of the 5 at the 6.
Yeah.
A really nice gain of 25 yards.
You had called, I don't know, you got to text him on PlayStation. Huh? Like,
They'll try and run for it on 1st and goal. And across the chalk into the end zone. It's a 49er touchdown.
Hey, Porky already played Scales?
nah, they ain't played yet.
Touchdown of the season. And the Niners are able to
He
cash
done
in
a romp
for
on that
6.
ass kicking.
Robbie Gould on for the extra point.
The Bills got his number.
Huh?
The Bills got his number.
Gould with the extra point, and the lead is now 10-7.
Porky?
His ass kicking number like on the game.
Shit, no, man. Bills ain't played the hell of that dude, man.
I thought you said Porky was running from last year.
And this will be a touchback as that sails over the end line. And out now, here come the Bengals. A tale of 2 extremes already in this game. A touchdown pass on their opening drive, followed by an interception last time out.
Now, it sounds like things balance out, right? What's that mythological thing that we do? If you have a candy bar, have a diet soda with it, it balances it out. And we know that's not really true, right? Because the interception, that sting lingers a little bit longer. Got to come out now and put together some nice plays.
And all the way down to the 22-yard line.
Look, man.
A big play
What?
there for Cincinnati. Giving 53 yards on the ground.
Can you tell Jockey on?
Yeah, I told him, man. He said he's gonna hit you.
Today?
Yeah.
Okay.
And the Niners get there and bring him down.
I'm gonna wait.
Eric Armstead.
Let me call him.
You say you
You
away.
call him
For a loss of 10.
Calling Sigmarsh.
I'm right there.
It's about 20 yards to go on 2nd down after the sack. Work to be done.
All right, now look at 56.
They'll set up a throw. Eluding the pressure gets to him again.
The boys said they gonna put Hill on the thing by the end of the week.
Number 6 for him on the year.
They gonna put what?
Tyreek Hill
Joe.
on
Need something from deep in the bag of tricks here after 1st and 2nd down with
I'm good. I'm good. I can't do it. I can't do no boxes, dude.
309.
Back back to throw.
You know you too young to be in the party, man. Soon I got one more day. After tomorrow, I'll be able to do it for you in the next.
7 for him on the year.
Dude, you know I was in. I can't do nothing for 3 days, bro.
Going deep for Eifert.
You know they banned me on that.
Inside the 15.
That wasn't a week. That wasn't a week ago, Juice. Like 2 days ago. Whenever me and Trump did the last one, man. You know, you was in the party when it happened. Come on, bro. Trump.
That was yesterday.
Exactly, man. Tell that man. Dude. Exactly. I'm gonna message you, man. You know we're at the party cussing out there. You know they gonna kick you out. That's why I'm just telling you to go ahead and leave. I got you. Shit. Tell me some you the song.
Does anyone else have it?
Nah.
Ain't nobody in here. They playing football right now.
Oh. Alright, I'm gonna hit you up in 2 days, alright?
I got you, bro. I would do like 5, 6 for you. I don't even care no more. Shit. So they ban me. It's going. I gotta stop doing it again. Shit. But I got you, bro.
Alright.
I ain't gonna lie to you.
Alright. Alright, see ya.
Alright, bet. That's all you gotta do. Talk to the little dudes, huh?
Not there. What a huge pickup. As the
Y'all kick that little dude?
drastic shift forward. Clock
Nah, he
running
left.
for the play now as they come up on first and 10.
My son said he be on YouTube and stuff. That's true?
Yeah, dude, be on
Here's
YouTube.
a gift to Mixon.
Yeah, my son said, I know
This
him.
one down to about the 10-yard line. Just a yard on the pickup there, and it'll bring up
Shit,
a
apparently he is. My son said he got an Xbox and a PlayStation 4.
High discipline to be an elite linebacker. What that means
He
is
white. Right now? Y'all saying nigga and shit?
Oh, that was a white boy?
Yeah.
Man, y'all know better than have that little nigga up in here, man.
You what?
Hey, I could be black, cause you be saying nigga too. Shit, I don't know, dang. You never know these guys.
Nah, he white. My brother's not my brother. My son say he white. He be on YouTube.
Oh, your son knows this.
Yeah, cause my son say, oh, he be on YouTube. That dude right there, that name.
All these players Grand Theft Auto on Fortnite.
He be playing Fortnite then?
Yeah. Field position. They'll start at the 32-yard line. The 49ers offense making its way back out there.
He stayed home all damn day, so she must be home
It's
too.
been a back and forth first half.
He must live around this big ass house.
He's kind
figure out if you can slow someone down while continuing to bring
Let me
that
cook the
pace
sandwich
up.
up, so please.
I know one thing. The people in the crowd, they're getting their money's worth right
And
now.
the fantasy owners like it.
Oh, without a doubt. They're just tallying them up, aren't they?
They're watching this game. Here's 2nd and 10 now from about the 32.
All right, now, look at 56. Look at 56. Detroit! Detroit! Over!
Bless you.
Good!
All right.
You ready to see it? Whoop your
Yeah,
ass.
buddy. Come on, come on.
To throw here on 2nd and 10. Dancing to his left. It's just a gain of
You gotta send an invite again, bro.
third down.
Yeah, I'll finish this.
All right. Slide, what up? Shop,
Just getting in.
What up?
Texas, Trump.
Pretty fast. You got a chance to go and get a 2K game in, and you gonna punch that.
Being chased out
I'm on
left.
franchise right now. I might play
And
a
too
game. I got
much
one Game of
juice.
Thrones.
It'll be out of bounds.
Man, you see it, brother, play.
You say game of Thrones.
Finally, I say, here's a stop on third down.
And this is away. It's a high kick, and he got all of it.
Man.
That shit go on like that?
Man, that's the best TV show ever, bro.
Nigga, that shit ain't better than the shot.
Nigga, you crazy? The shot ain't nowhere in this shit league. And I love the shot.
It ain't better than power.
Man, power ain't in this league, dude. But I love power. But power can't fuck this game with
What about the wire?
Y'all know on the pod stick about 6 or 7 episodes out on the shot.
This has been the greatest TV
What
show.
color you rocking, James?
I'm gonna go all white. All white.
All right.
Looking for green, and it's intercepted. Picked off by the safety, Jarquiski Tart. And a big turnover there as his guys will get the football back. 2 minutes remain here in the first half. We'll come back to Cincinnati after this.
All right, hold on, goddamn.
I ain't never missed an episode.
Yeah, I gotta watch the shot from last night. I missed it.
Oh, that motherfucker good too.
Oh, did he? Yeah. Oh, let me see it on your phone.
They'll come out throwing here on first down. And he'll be taken down.
All right, let's go.
Pressure. And now the Bengal defense here calling a timeout. It's just their first, so they'll have 2 remaining here before we get to halftime.
You said you want to eat. You need to pick it up and eat. I'm about to eat.
Well, they're in some hot water now after that sack.
It's
2nd and 21.
You said it from the example list.
Back to throw now. It is
Yeah, they said no later than the end of the week.
Now he's flushed out
They
left.
done, man.
And the hit turned it loose. It's incomplete.
Yeah, he on that commission. He done. I told you.
Has been able to do these last
Got on that motherfucker Monday. They did today, didn't they?
No, they said they
Damn, you
waiting
got
on
that motherfucking glare right in the middle of the field. Shit.
a couple more things. And then they said by the end of the week, he will be on there.
something here on 3rd down.
I hate that shit. Y'all can make that motherfucker.
Damn.
I quit that motherfucker.
You can't change it.
You can't change it. It's gonna be the same shit.
From a defensive perspective,
No, you can't change
You
it.
can't close. It's a franchise.
the ball is loose.
I'm talking about the stadium. You can't close. They got the option to close that, open their stadium.
James, you can close it?
Not in the franchise, man.
Oh, no, you can't. No, you can't.
That's crazy, motherfucker. Jay Bogus is here. This is the most expensive motherfucking stadium in the league.
But couldn't take it away. Cincinnati
Cowboys.
That motherfucker damn sure got a big ass glare right in the middle.
But you know, in the playoffs, that's December, January. This shit gonna be cold as fuck. It's gonna be closed.
And that's why I'm wondering why this motherfucker open. And the sun shining all in this
It's gonna be cold in Dallas.
shit. Man, you tell.
I'm in Fort Worth.
That shit exactly. Man,
Y'all
y'all
don't
get
do no
cold
snow
in the
down there,
motherfucker.
man. Come on, man. Y'all like y'all
Y'all
don't
ain't
do no
get
Chicago
cold in
weather,
Dallas.
bro.
Well, you ain't no Chicago weather, but nigga, it's cold.
Bloody. They ain't putting on no big ass coat, man. I like that.
Ain't doing none of that shit.
Cause it ain't cold for long like that. But it be cold, nigga. Over here for the Super Bowl, it was 22 degrees.
Hey, give me y'all weather, y'all. I'll take y'all weather.
49ers signal for a timeout defensively.
Call it the last Super Bowl here in Cowboy Stadium, the Ice Bowl. Same shit for All-Star Weekend. It was ice and shit everywhere.
And the wind be blowing like a motherfucker.
Like a motherfucker be blowing.
D5, what up? I don't know why the fuck they don't never have it.
Now he'll let it go deep over the middle.
Nah, fam, everybody ain't watching somebody play.
Intercepted. Picked off by a Keller Witherspoon.
David online though.
Right there at the 22-yard line.
Playing a rank game. But I'm watching the play. I'm watching the game right now in front of me.
Damn.
No. You go to bed.
They'll try and start this drive in the air. Able to get away.
That's why you keep the legs churning.
There's the Washington
slide, my nigga.
Pettis. That one goes for 24 yards.
Oh,
Right
shit.
after the turnover, they come out
Fumble the
throwing.
ball.
And that means it's a sudden change situation. We used to practice it on defense. Sudden change, get out there, stop the offense. But you typically run out there a little bit unsettled. I think that's why he came right out throwing the football, hoping to catch him off balance.
And he did.
Let's go, fuck.
He'll drop to throw it. Throw left side.
Let's go. Let's go.
Just shy of the 40. They pick up 12 on the play there, and they move the chains.
I always laugh when people say, what's the toughest route to defend?
Special defense, boys. Come on.
Especially if it's a good receiver. That makes things very difficult. But when you're running a drag route, something short, shallow, going through defenders, using guys almost as screens in order to get open, that makes things tougher. Guys trying to get to
3-5 at 3-5.
They'll set up the throw. Flushed out right.
Got my cast up.
Gets this one left side to Pettis.
Come here.
And now we won't see a play on first down. We're going to get a timeout instead.
Oh, we got to come out for that
Stop it with
motherfucker.
40 seconds remaining in this first half.
All right, let's be solid on defense.
From the red zone now, they'll look to throw. Steps away to his left, and he just throws this one away. Smart decision here this close to the end zone, and it brings up second down.
This defense has been very disruptive early on as they force another one to go awry.
Seems to be the front and the back end. Pass rush, they've been able to get home, and they're taking the ball away in coverage as well.
I love how you put it together. The front and back working in sync, only way to play good defense.
Back to throw now on 2nd and 10. A dump down to McKinnon. And he will reach the 5-yard line before going out of bounds. It's a nice pickup of 12 yards, and it gives him a 1st and goal.
Well, it's tough to be a defender in today's NFL because there's so many things to account for in today's passing game, including the back sneaking out of the backfield. Not quite as bad as a turkey bowl where you have that center-eligible stuff, but still a lot of guys to account for.
Hey. I tried to bait him too much.
And play is stopped here. Timeout. It's the defense calling the timeout here. As they'll stop it with 25 seconds to go here in half number 1.
Detroit! Detroit!
Laundry on the field. This is going to be a false start on the offense.
Sometimes you have to slow things down a little bit when things get heated. The cadence has to be slow and deliberate at times to make sure your team's ready to go.
They come out here in the eye. Here's Breida. And forget about finding a lane. He barely had time to look up before he was planted in the backfield. That'll be a loss of a yard, and it leads to a 3rd down. Now a toss play. It's Breida. And the reinforcements come in as they're going to stop him behind the line. Now whistles and a timeout with 3 seconds left in the first half. So 3 seconds here remain in the half on his field goal unit to see about getting 3 points.
What are you doing?
Should be a fairly easy one.
I'm waiting on the Broncos, man, so we can play our game.
Halftime here in week 17. As we'll head down to Orlando, that's where we find our man Jonathan Coachman at our EA Sports.
Oh, dude, I'm get this playoff. I'm watching see it in James.
I said after you play your franchise.
What time is it? Oh, no. God damn, man. I'm going to watch Game of Thrones again, man.
catch him and beat
The Bengal offense now with a football first here to begin quarter number 3. They have the lead now. They'll be looking for some separation here as we begin the third quarter.
I like the way you turn that because now I think they
you out of your league and then you can't see it, man. It don't matter, bro.
But in order to get the separation that
I
you
like
just talked
competition.
about, change things up a little bit. Change your tendencies. Try and hit
I don't
them a
want to
little
blow
bit more
motherfucker.
with some things
like
they didn't see in the first half.
See if they do just that. They'll stay on the ground, mixing again. And he'll be brought down right at the 30 here. 9 yards on the pickup there, and it keeps the drive alive.
They're trying to show that they can run.
James, they come around today.
Give it to the
You
backs,
play
put a little bit of
basketball,
keep away,
Texas
don't you
Raptors?
think?
And that's probably a good philosophy at this point, going to make that
No, I don't know
defense
what
stand
happened
up
there.
and
I
stop.
don't know what happened with that shit. Nah, I ain't thinking
And the
about
pitch
that.
goes to Mixon.
Just let the franchise in. He didn't want to get in the
5 yards on the carry. Good pickup on first
He left
down.
one franchise.
Despite the
You left
blitz,
our
still
franchise,
able to
right?
get a
You
nice
pissed
side.
him off, right?
The disadvantage of blitzing often alters a normal
Oh, you
spacing
kicked him
and
out?
fits and leaves creases like they were able to exploit.
Dude be on
right
some
there.
bullshit.
They'll look to throw, escaping the pressure right.
He be getting involved and shit, running his mouth about stuff he ain't got nothing to do
That with
with.
one hand.
We kept telling him, man, just be quiet.
27.
So what's up with McKinfolk, man? After the playoffs, you gonna let him in?
Yeah, these one-handed catches.
Yeah, dude, there's a team out there ain't taking. I'm trying to see then who the fuck he was. Oh no, you know what? It's the Jets, but Torn didn't leave. He's coming back.
I think the gloves have to be held.
Right now, somebody on the Dolphins, man. It might be the Dolphins, but my partner ain't dirty on there.
Picked off at the 21.
C4 left.
Coming at him, that just looked problematic. Hit him as he threw it, and the interception ensued.
Let me pay homage to the man who stood in this spot before.
No, that wasn't my army money, man.
Ain't this TEXASrep'n's right here?
And can he step into
You
it?
say what?
And when you can't do that, oftentimes
Hold on,
interceptions
what? Ain't you in the front? What are you talking about, dude? Don't you got the Broncos?
Yeah, he playing in another franchise game right now.
Oh, no, he's talking about his home. Them highs here, though. I'm tripping, my bad.
I'm tripping. And he is tackled inside the 40, not quite to the 35. That's a good way to start the drive. 17 yards and a first down.
Yeah, the
Line of
problem for
scrimmage,
y'all.
the 37 on first and 10.
Man, that dude had a weak ass schedule.
Man, I don't, bro, you play with this NFL team, but that's the NFL team you play, right?
tough first half for him.
Walker gonna fuck his ass up.
Producing, but with a guy like him,
just like I'm gonna fuck up the Broncos.
Just takes a couple of explosive touches for him to make an impact in this game and on the stat sheet as well.
What is calling Evo and he's leading English?
No, Scared can play.
Now a shotgun snap as they'll look to throw.
Slaughter and Lucky ain't playing in what, like 9 something.
23 yards on the play.
Last game.
It's a game of matchups.
You know, it look like Porky and Scales gonna be the last damn game. They talking about, let me see. I think they talking about like 9:30, dude.
You often hear the coaches talk about how
Porky said he
it is
driving
because it gives
home.
you a two-way go. You can break out or you can break in. That makes it
Yeah,
hard
they
to
talking about 9:30. I'll be asleep. See, you gonna push this shit?
Man, he get in game. Focus, boy.
I'll get forward to push
Quarterback
a roll.
now hitting on 2/3 of his passes.
Well, I'll just
10
come
for
back up.
15
I'll come
so
back
far.
upstairs
First and
and
10.
pass.
You gonna bring your ass back on. I beat your ass in 2K.
Dude, I'm gonna whip my man ass, and that's gonna be it for the night.
Dude.
I'm gonna watch Game of Thrones, bro.
Dude. I took his man and beat your
Here for a modest gain. He'll get 6 on the ground there.
You
and
just
it'll be
make sure
second and goal
you and
coming
Nuke
up.
don't
When
talk
you
to
look at
each
the
other.
geography, we're staring at this part of the
Yeah,
field.
like moving
Don't
the
you always
AFC,
think
ain't
of big backs carrying the football,
Exactly.
bruisers
So
trying
y'all
to
ain't got
pound
no
it
reason
in
to talk to
instead.
each other.
I thought don't even put me in the chat, schedule my
He's trying to
game.
make it happen.
Yeah, they were
No,
the
man,
elusive
man, I'm not
super
your
guy.
motherfucking
Couldn't get
game
in there,
schedule.
though.
I have more than you do it, dude. I don't even put me in the chat.
And he is met
Matter of fact, I'm gonna have y'all to add me back. I'm gonna schedule my game, leave, schedule my game, come back, leave, do that.
Not only was that a terrific play,
It's too easy
but that
not to
loss
say
of
nothing.
yardage they created this close to their own goal line.
Nah, I don't even want my
That gives them a
phone.
little breathing room
I'll
now
let
as they move them back.
Oh, dude, cut the notifications out, dude. That's what I do. I just randomly
Confidence being
check.
shown by them at this point of the game.
3rd and goal.
But these motherfuckers being this shit at 3, 4 in the goddamn morning.
Zone touchdown 49ers. In for the
Yeah, your goddamn old lady like, who the fuck texting you this time of night?
The game.
So it goes for
Nah, nigga, that ain't no game. That be the game for real.
in this first half, but he bounces back with a touchdown pass.
And you have to like the mental acumen, the toughness, the fortitude of him, because oftentimes for a rookie, you throw an interception early, you're taken right out of the game, or mentally, you check out a little bit. Give him a lot of credit for bouncing back.
Gold able to tack on the extra point, and the decision to just kick the extra point winds up successful.
It's not bad.
This fielded at the 2. And he will be brought down here at about the 17-yard line. Now the Cincinnati offense ready to see what they can do here. And there are parts of their last drive they'd like to emulate. And of course, they'd like to forget the inning, the interception. But they did put together, Charles, a nice sustained drive to get him down the field.
Yeah, and unfortunately for them, the only thing that matters is part 2, right? Because once they threw the interception, they finished off the drive.
Somebody, 2 people didn't join. I know Porgy one of them. He gets game feel.
That's the only way you can get it done.
Flush to his right. Now he'll let it go deep.
Okay, let's see now one else.
So they took a shot on first down, but
Okay, AFC, ain't it?
He still get game film on the playoff, man.
What's that?
Just in case.
It wasn't an
Son of a
interception.
bitch.
You're a nice guy. That was kind of savage. But correct. No pick, just incomplete that time. On second down, here's Mixon.
Shit.
And a short pickup there as he'll take this up to right around the 20. Call it about a gain of 3, and they'll be looking at a 3rd and 7 coming up.
Sometimes
That'll get your ass
get
down.
challenged at times you don't want them to. They did try to stick to the running game on the first 2 plays. Didn't amount to much.
And now facing a 3rd and long at the outset of this drive. Back to throw here. Buying time to his left. Now he'll throw. He's got him in. Complete. And he'll be taken down, but not before.
Oh, you still didn't get your quarterback back, see?
A gain of 32 that time.
On any given pass play, you never know exactly where your exit points are going to be. On this play, it was flushed to his left, still on the run, able to accurately throw the football for a nice first down.
And he's going to be stopped up at about the 47-yard line. The tackle by Eric Armstead.
He was hoping to get to the edge.
He got over that hole, man. Come on.
Forcing him back inside. That's
Let that bullshit down there. Come on.
Don't let him outside.
Got a man. It's caught inside the 10. And they do finally get him, but he makes it all the way to the 6. And at this stage, down in the second half, looks like they just wanted to find a way to get it in the hands of their playmaker, and they did.
I think you're exactly right. I don't think the coordinator's looking at his play sheet and trying to figure out which play will work well. He's trying to figure out how to get the ball to the playmaker that you just described. Looking down at that sheet, you find people plays, not necessarily X's and O's. And that's exactly what they did there.
They will take it on in for a Bengals touchdown.
Get the fuck out of here, man.
His 21st touchdown of the season.
14-7.
If they can convert the extra point, will have the lead.
His way. Deserved it, though. Just can't let that nigga go like that off the fucking run on 3rd.
And they have taken the lead.
3rd over on the 7-8 yard line.
Gonzalez now to kick this one away.
21-10, fourth quarter. Just kicking in the ball.
This will be taken in at the 1. And he'll bring it a few past the 20 to the 23-yard line. And San Francisco gets set to go here. And they're hoping to redo their efforts in the last drive when they got into the end zone.
And just think of what it's like now on the sideline, because when you score a touchdown, you have to go over and look at the tablet and see what you did on the last drive. When you scored points,
You want to whoop
it's
it?
a whole
Stop
lot
all that
better
spit.
view than when you're trying to figure out how to fix things there.
Well, we had a number of good games in the afternoon sessions, but this Sunday nighter might top them all. We come up here on 1st and 10.
Gotta score, boys. Everything count.
On play action, they'll throw. Into heavy traffic, and it's intercepted. Picked off by Darquez Denard. And he brings it back to run around the 26-yard line. He has just been a load for opposing offenses to account for now. 8 interceptions on the year.
I love that number because I always think of center field. You know, when I hear 8,
Oh, you little slick ass. I didn't know you was in here. Underneath the damn couch.
You can't hold that.
And make a whole lot of great catches.
Just a yard on the first down carry, so it's 2nd and 9. Once again, they run with Nixon. And they've got it inside the 10 at the 8. 18 yards there, and it'll be a 1st and goal.
He's still rumbling, isn't he? Still looking fresh in this one despite the heavy workload. But you and I both know, well-conditioned, and he did tell us that he thrives on being at his peak late in ball games.
They'll run with Chubb. And the second wave of tacklers is going to get him as they stop him behind the line. It's a loss of 2 there, bringing up 2nd down.
Doubling this guy has to be a priority before moving up to the next level because the big fella, he just ate that one alive, just stuffed it. In fact, before the game, he was talking to us, and he's like, hey, these pants make me look fat. And we said, nah, man, you're just a whole lot of guy.
He is at well over 300 pounds. He's a big man. And he's just going to throw this one out of bounds here. Nowhere to go with it. Incomplete.
Well, to say that this has not been his game is probably a big understatement. I mean, he is all over the place. Mechanics are off, not accurate, except if you're playing on defense because they picked off a good number of passes.
Yeah, all the INTs, but they're throwing it off his back foot. Pressure coming, just checking it downfield. He can't do that right now.
No, you can't do that at all. And I think one of the hardest things for a guy having a day like this one.
Yeah! Take this into the end zone for a Bengal TD. It's their quarterback. His 2nd touchdown of the night. And the Bengals use the short field to their advantage as they cash in
I was
for
just trying not to
6.
get a big hit. Nigga, quick soon, man.
Pull it good on the extra point. And that will ensure that it will take a touchdown and a 2-point conversion to tie it. Gonzalez now to kick this one away. This is taken at the 3. Then he'll take it past the 25 and up to the 20-yard line. And San Francisco gets set to go here. And last time was a pretty one.
Give it to him. Give it to him.
We'll see if they can do better.
I want to see if they want to go ahead and throw the ball again now on this drive after what happened on the last one. Throw it on the first play. Give the quarterback some confidence.
See what happens. Space to maneuver at the 40.
Damn, you gave up a fucking 62-yard run.
49ers. A big play there. His 4th touchdown on the year. And the 49ers move back within a couple of the lead.
Shit.
All right, now what can the Niners do as they face a big 2-point conversion here? Now back to throw. And this is going to be intercepted. Snags it for the pick. And a big turnover there as his guys will get the football back. Gold now out to kick it away. And that'll carry over the back line of the end zone for a touchback. Now this Bengals offensive unit ready to see what they can do here. They're holding on right now to that slim advantage in a 1-score game. And you hear a lot about 2-minute offense and 4-minute offense. Obviously, the 4-minute offense applies here. How do they run that effectively?
Yeah, really what the 4-minute offense is you're just trying to grind the clock. So you want consistent gains, steady gains. Doesn't have to be big plays.
Well, this is taken in. It's complete. And they'll get this well past midfield before being stopped just before the 35. A gain of 39 that time. So how about that for a chain mover? They're all the way down inside the 40 now for 1st and 10. On the toss, Mixon. There's some space here. Oh, so close. He gets it to the 1. Out of bounds right there. That one's good for 35 yards on the ground and a 1st down.
Do my eyes deceive me, or is he getting stronger as this game moves along?
Burst seems just as good here in the fourth as it was way back in the first, doesn't it?
I do believe someone put a lot of time in the offseason and continues to condition during the season in order to continue to carry the ball at this rate.
Call that a loss of 5 yards on the play. And that'll make it 2nd and goal.
Stop, dog. What's that the fucking bell?
Looking to throw. And it's intercepted at the goal line.
I don't want to hit it.
Up on a safety, Jarquiski Tart. And a big turnover there as his guys will get the football back. Johnson, the intended target. Just a little bit of a rough stretch. 6 interceptions now in these last 2 weeks combined.
I know the easy thing is to go back to mechanics, footwork, things of that nature. I'm also wondering, is he getting fooled by what he's seeing on defense? Has the scouting report changed? Are they showing him things different than what he expected? For the 2nd week in a row, he's throwing it to the guys in the wrong color shirts.
Yeah, he better figure, whatever the reason is, he better figure it out. They'll come out throwing here to start the drive. Throw right side taken in by Pettis. And he's got daylight. It's a foot race. Touchdown, 49ers. Dante Pettis, an 80-yard touchdown. And the 49ers have moved out in front here in the 4th quarter. Gold with the extra point, and the decision to just kick the extra point winds up successful. Trailing in the 4th, this close of a game, that's a penalty you just can't afford.
It's an absolute killer, and it's one that drives coaches and teammates insane.
And they will not get a chance to return this one as it's through the end zone for a touchback. The Bengals getting set to go. And they had a nice little drive going last time. Through the interception in the red zone. Costly.
Bad enough to throw it anywhere, but that drives coaches insane when they're thinking about, hey, we got shot at points already. We're already in a spot where you're thinking you got 3 on the board for sure, and to come away with nothing, that's a really tough one for them to swallow.
Yeah, will they make up for it? And for one of the first times tonight, he's going to be held up at the line of scrimmage. Well, they had the run for no gain. Now they'll try again from the 25 on 2nd and 10. Again, it's Mixon. Some fancy footwork, but not much room to operate. Just up past the 25 and no further. Just a couple on the pickup there, and now it's 3rd down.
Partner, we know today's NFL is really built around the guy throwing the football. But these short runs, they still pay dividends because they can take their toll on a defense, and they can add up as the game goes along. You control the clock, you control the ball, and that way you often control the game.
They chalk that one up as a gain of 34 on 3rd down.
You still playing, Brecker?
Yeah, I got 141 left. I need to start.
Hand off to Mixon.
Alright, I gotta stop this one.
But not before he's inside the 30. Another nice gain, 13 yards that time, and another 1st down.
Another carry for their leader, and a good one. It's crunch time. They'll need him to continue to be productive in both the run and passing game in order for them to try and snatch a victory.
Now Joe Mixon down to the 25. Credit him with a 1-yard gain there to make it 2nd and 9.
I like the call there because that was one to take time off the clock and get them closer to getting out of here with a W. In the mind of the play caller, all you want to hear is tick, tick, tick.
Back to throw. He gets it left side to Johnson. He takes it across for the touchdown, and they've taken the lead late in the final minute of the 4th.
Wow, wow. Wow, I know it's a never-say-never situation, but to me, that looks like that's the one that's going to finish them off.
The score that puts them in front here late, but not. You got to rally your kick team, don't you, and say the last thing we need is a big return.
And what happens is guys get overeager, get out of their lane because they're so excited they want to make the last tackle. You mess up, could come back at you a long way.
And he will get into the end zone to extend the lead by 2 more. Gonzalez now to kick this one away. This fielded at the 2. And not a bad return here. He gets it out to the 25-yard line. And San Francisco gets set to go here. They only need a field goal. Obviously, the clock a huge factor. They'll be watching that. What do they need to do here, Charles?
Your sequence of plays has to get you out of bounds. Completions, get out of bounds, gain some yardage. Then when the clock hits 7 seconds or left, now you've got a decision. Are you in field goal range, or is it Hail Mary time? Because from 7 seconds down, you don't want to take a shot that you're going to have another play.
We'll see how they handle it. He'll look to throw.
Got him.
And, a crusher there as it's intercepted. Picked off at the 24. And his guys will take over at the 25-yard line. Well, that's 3 picks he's now thrown in this game.
And I know this, the holiday season, because here we are in December, right? It is the season of giving. Maybe for his own sake, after the game, he may have to announce that he's donating certain amounts to charity for each interception that he throws. Well, so much for all the time that you spend in practice, because for offensive linemen and running backs to get in sync, that requires a ton of practice time, a ton of watching tape together, a ton of really getting to where you're thinking with one mind on every single play that's called, every single run, because you want to know how your guys are going to block it. They want to know how he's going to run it, what kind of cuts he's going to make, and it's really anticipatory. And when you're really locked in together, you know what he's going to do before he actually does it. On this play, that didn't happen.
Lift it up. You're going to waste
it. That turned into a big loss.
You still on Ravens? You can go ahead and send it.
Let's do this. Take it easy on me, man.
Yeah.
The Bengals go down to a knee in the victory formation. And a timeout comes in. The whistle's blown with 3 seconds remaining.
You and the Jets.
Well, let's work on 3.
Yeah, 2 seasons, 2 losses. Shit, we can't hold no more losses this season.
So on 4th down, out trots the kicker in a big spot here. It'll be from the right hash, and it'll be a 36-yarder.
I know you're going to put yours in the chat.
And his kick is good. And that will add 3 more to their lead. It pushes it up to 6. A lot of scoring. There's no doubt about that in this one, Charles. Points, they were not at a premium. They were pretty easy to come by.
They were, but it was fun, wasn't it? Because both teams finding ways to click. And you know people who love this game, they also love baseball games that are 14-11.
Let's go.
So for Cincinnati, a final win here means they'll finish at 14-2. And now they'll have...
Man, I hope it ain't snowing. We in Denver, though.
I hope it's snowing like a motherfucker.
You sure right.
Oh, yeah, y'all is in Denver. God damn.
Man.
Shit, either way, it's 2 cold cities. It might snow.
Yeah.
Baltimore, shit.
You put your broadcast in the chat, Rep, Texas.
Yeah, but you may have to put yours if you do one, cause I didn't stop my broadcast, so if they click on it, it may go to the first game. But it should go to
Nah, it's gonna run where it's at.
Oh, okay.
Coach, we
touchdown, goddammit, let's go.
Rockies, Denver, Colorado for this edition of the NFL on EA Sports. Straight ahead, we punch the second of 2 tickets to the AFC title game, and we've got a great one in store.
Yeah, we need to get this 2-point conversion that we can make it 3-point game. A lot of time left.
Ain't no goddamn snow.
Hell no, it's sunny, boy.
It's sunny in that motherfucker.
Fielded about a yard deep.
Let's go.
Pretty good return here. He'll be stopped just shy of the 25 at the 24-yard line.
You don't want to ask?
Yeah. already.
Why you on my ass, man?
Yeah, man, you did me bad, man. I wanted to shake up the league.
Let's go.
Yeah.
That was in the playoffs last year, wasn't it?
Playoffs, man. He didn't want to let me play my 8-8 game. I mean, my week 8 game, week whatever. I had to win out to get in that motherfucker. See.
All right, we back in it. He pissed me off. He want high step. He want high step. Let's go, goddammit. Stand up, D. We finna switch to defense. This shit ain't gonna cut.
And he'll go on the ground.
Yes, sir.
And he'll get this one up to the 26.
Suffocate the pass. Let's go.
A gain of 3, second down.
Not much happening there on first down.
Game
I
plan.
There might have been a hole for a split second.
Yeah, but it dried up pretty quickly, didn't it? Closed fast.
Snail ball. Yeah, okay. I got something for you.
Yeah, ain't no telling what I might try.
Ain't no telling. I like that what Drake said.
This nigga be doing so much. Audible. Come on, see it. Shit.
Now Jackson on second.
This nigga be trying to fuck a nigga up. That shit.
Wide open receiver complete. And they're going to have this across midfield and inside the 45. Give him 30 yards there.
Oh, pick it up. Let's go, dude. Yeah, this defense is going to get it right, goddammit.
A nice attacking play that picked up a heck of a chunk of yardage.
Reinforcements come in as they're going to stop him behind the line. That's going to go as a loss of a yard, and it'll be second down.
Nice play right there to stop him behind the line, but I want to see how this defense continues to play him here in the first half.
Yeah, we know. You know better than I. He has the ability to take over a game, so what do you do?
Yeah, I think you have to make sure that you bottle him in at varying levels, because if you crowd everyone to the line of scrimmage, if he breaks through, it's nothing but room to run.
And down inside the 40 to about
Go put in the trash.
7 yards on the carry. Make it 3rd and 4 coming up.
But you got to give kudos to your offensive line and the guy carrying the ball, because they were in a 2nd and long situation. It seemed pretty dire, but they brought it back to 3rd and manageable with that run.
All right, here we go.
From the gun on 3rd down, Jackson. That's caught by the former Sooner.
Get the fuck out of here.
And he's got this down almost to the 20 before he's dropped. His first reception of the divisional round matchup, but it's good for a first down as well.
Yeah, let's go. Swarm to the goddamn ball.
Now a handoff looking right.
Get out
And able to push his way forward here for a good little gain. And give him 4 yards there. It'll be 2nd and 6.
On any running play that's called, they're always hoping that it's going to break big and go the distance. But when you get a nice game like that, you're able to do so many things anyway. You can come back and run essentially the same play again, continue to move the ball on the ground, or you can decide to throw the ball now, because usually you have the defense back on its heels.
On 2nd down, here's Jackson.
Yes, sir.
They're going to get him. He's sacked back around the 28. Now the Broncos are going to take a timeout. They'll have 2 remaining as we step aside here in this first quarter.
Let him eat the whole goddamn quarter. Let's go.
The 7th play now of this opening drive. This is 3rd and long, though.
Let's go. Green 39. Green 39.
Here's Jackson to throw. To the right side and complete to Hurst. His first reception of the divisional round matchup, but it's good for a first down as well.
His passing's been on point on this drive, hasn't it? Been very accurate, gotten the ball downfield, gained nice chunks of yardage, but now, in this situation, the field is really condensed, partner. So if he's going to throw the football, that have to be pinpoint here.
I was going to ask you about that. Field shrinks, has to be sharper, but it's been a good opening drive so far.
Now we just want to see if they can cap it off with the bell ringer and put it in the end zone.
It's a loss of a yard there, and now 2nd down.
I like the idea to mix it up from time to time, because let's face it, you can't be predictable. but the execution was a little lacking on this one, right? They might want to go back to the drawing board with that call.
Now from the 9, here's 2nd and goal.
Detroit! Hurry up, here we go. Blue 90. Blue 90. All right, now, lucky 56. Lucky 56.
Now it's Jackson.
Oh,
This is caught. Touchdown, Baltimore. As his guys are in for 6. And the Ravens take it all the way down the field and score on the opening drive. Well, these guys have won 3 straight ball games and another good start to this one out to the 6-0 lead.
This shit ain't easy like your daughter's gonna be it.
As have you along the way, and they always talk about winning streaks and the mood of a team and how much easier it is to actually prepare during that time. Guys are sharp, guys are focused, everyone's feeling good, and we're seeing it early in this one.
And you combine a big leg with a mile-high air, there's the outcome. This will sail out of the end zone for a touchback.
When you play a methodical offense, you don't want to just be out there willy-nilly.
Gun, gun! Gun, gun!
Be methodical with it.
Now they try the right side here. Good move at the 30. Down, but not before he takes it across the 40-yard line. An excellent way to start the drive there, 18 yards.
Boy, he does it at a high level, doesn't he? Because when I watch him, I think of his vision. Straight ahead, peripheral. Also has that sense of where holes are going to be before.
This is caught at the 20. A huge play there for Denver. 42 yards.
I'm like, what the fuck going on over there, Harris?
Methodically marching the ball downfield. But when you can pick it up in big chunks and strike like that, have explosive plays, that's often the difference in winning and losing. Those types of plays that can knock a defense off balance, that'll drive a team towards a victory.
Looking for a crease, can't find one. Stopped at the line of scrimmage. Officially no gain on the play, and it's 2nd down.
Well, that didn't appear to be a run blitz. He just darted in once he saw the run develop. That appeared to be a case of see ball, get ball.
He'll be hit and taken down at the 21.
Enough takes a start to have a good drive. Quite like a big loss on a sack, does it?
Now they're looking at a 3rd and long, and suddenly the momentum shifted to the other side of the football.
And old Mo is a very, very fickle man.
Detroit! Detroit!
Here's Jackson on 3rd and long. Going to throw deep for the end zone. And a shot taken on 3rd down, unsuccessful. 4th down now.
Well, that certainly looked like something that they discussed all week in practice getting ready for this one. Take the big shot right out of the gate. At worst, you'll open up the defense a little bit, loosen them up, have back on their heels.
So, yes, it's only 3, but at least they're able to answer back after giving up the touchdown to start the game.
Yeah, I like the observation there because getting some points on the board, very positive for them. Feel a little bit better about things because if you don't score, you potentially have opened the door for them to score again, and then you're down 14.
They'll bring it back to just about the 25, call it the 24-yard line. And now Baltimore gets set to take the field. They had the touchdown on the opening drive of the ball game. It was countered by just a field goal. So, hey, if your guys can do that for 4 quarters, you're in good shape.
Yeah, it is a team game, so that's just good complementary football. But, you know, I know I'm no brainiac, but you trade 6s for 3s, things are going to work out in your favor.
Jackson on 1st down. Eluding the pressure right.
Oh, I like that bitch rip.
Nowhere to go with it, and he goes down. Charles Tapper in there to make the sack. He buries him for a loss of 10.
Are they out there?
And the job becomes twice as difficult now. After the sack, it's 2nd and 20.
Hold on, I'm in my
From the
game.
gun, it's Jackson. And he goes down. It's a sack.
They make him take his hands off the sticks. That's back-to-back sacks.
Let's go and detail this situation here. 3rd and long coming up.
Somebody ends up to grant that
I
request.
would be very hesitant about throwing the football in this situation.
Maybe just run up the middle.
Yeah, I think that might be the spot for them. You got to try and find some space for your opponent because you don't want him backed up where he has to alter what he does.
And that will fall incomplete. Oh, they took a shot there on what will turn out to be the final play of this first quarter. Here's Sam Cook now. And no room for error here as his first punt comes from deep in his own end zone. So a short drop, but he's able to get it out, and this is a good kick. The Bronco offense now set to come back out onto the field. And after the field goal last time, see what they can get here. And at least they got points out of the last drive, Charles.
I've never met an offensive coach that didn't want to drive to end with a kick. Most of them wanted to end with a PAT, right? In this case, a field goal, they'll take it way better than the alternative, which is a punt.
Yeah, but you met fan bases that wanted that.
Get out there, young nigga. Let's go.
And all of a sudden, they're not.
Oh, you doing? I know what you're doing. All right.
10. So the defense blitzed. A nice job picking that up, completing the pass.
And how in sync was the quarterback in the center on that play? They saw the
you ain't even got to worry about
made the
that.
appropriate calls,
Okay.
got the
Your man
line
get
engaged
blitzed.
because now they knew there were going to be extra guys coming at the quarterback, so they got their assignments down pat and kept them away from him, and he's able to step up in the pocket and fire one now for a really good strike.
5 yards, a good run there, and now second and goal. When we talk about being on schedule, I think they're on schedule after that run, getting it right down there on the doorstep.
Maybe even a little bit ahead because now the defense can't dictate with pressure.
And he'll get in. Touchdown, Denver. A great play there.
Take a shooting on
from a yard away. And the Broncos are in for 6.
I know we don't talk about it enough, but the intelligence level of the guys up front blocking, the offensive linemen, maybe the smartest guys in football overall. Add in a little bit of athleticism and a whole lot of toughness, you got a lot to deal with, don't you?
That's why the guys in the backfield get them really nice Christmas gifts, right?
If they're smart, they do.
That's fielded in the end zone. And no run back here. This will be a touchback, and it comes out to the 25-yard line. The Ravens offense now, they get set to head back on the field. And on the last go-around, they really couldn't get anything going.
They had to punt from deep inside their own territory, which means you're going to lose the field position battle as a general rule. What they're looking for now is a little more consistency. At least a few times on offense, get a couple of first downs, and hopefully flip the field.
Yeah, just something to build off of. That's what they're looking for here.
I call that play a success. A nice inside run sets up a very manageable second down, a very solid gain on that play.
Ball on the 30. They'll come up with a 2nd and 5.
Here comes this little trap.
Play action. It's Jackson on the move to his left. And avoids the contact by sliding. 10 yards there, good enough for a Raven first down.
Certainly making his presence felt both the pass and the run game. He's having an impact.
Yeah, his first carry of the game right there. He had hurt him with his arm. Now he's showing that he can shuffle the puppies as well.
Call Trump. I mean, call Trump.
Now they'll run it on the toss. And he'll be taken down just shy of midfield. Give him 9 on the carry that time, and they're set up with a 2nd and 1.
Even though they gave up more than they wanted to on that play, it actually illustrates how well they bottled him up throughout the game because that was his longest run of this contest.
Green 39! Green 39!
We gotta take you to the ball, boys. Let's go.
And now Jackson will look to throw.
Got him. Let's go.
One that's intercepted. A great read, and it's picked off. And they take possession 2 yards away from midfield at the 48-yard line.
And Brandon, this is a real nice job defensively, getting inside the quarterback's head and figuring out, okay, where's he going with the football? Because you can make an educated guess defensively, not all the time, but sometimes. And when you're right, you've got a decent chance of coming away with the football.
And they'll try the ground game here with the running backs. Spinning past him. 9 yards is the pickup there, and they'll have a 2nd and 1.
You know what really fires up offensive linemen? When the guy that is carrying the ball behind them can create his own space and break a tackle along the way.
Under 4 to go now as the clock runs, and they come up on 2nd down. And on the ground they go with a running back. A 10-yard pickup, and it's enough for a Broncos 1st down.
At this stage of the game, the run-pass numbers are a little bit out of whack because most of their yardage has come through the air. But in a sense, that just sets things up for big runs like that because the defense might be a little bit off balance. They pick up another 1st down with that run.
And they'll run it here.
Hold that ball,
he's able to get it to the edge of the red zone at the 20-yard line. It's another 10 yards on that one and another 1st down.
On any explosive run, you can almost feel the ground shaking, and that's from the offensive linemen creating space for their runners. I had an old coach tell me before that he always told his runners, run around the offensive line in pregame. Get used to the ground shaking so you don't trip and fall.
Damn, he got it. There we go.
That good for 19 and a 1st down.
How many times do we say in this game that speed kills, and it does it in so many different ways? In this case, you got a back who's quick and shifty, can make moves, make people miss, but also
I'm in a dog fight.
There you go, boy.
That's some of the benefits of that speed, not just outrunning people in the secondary, and that led to a really nice
What's the game look like, James?
They'll wind up losing
24-18, 27 seconds left. I'm on the 13-yard line.
2 minutes to go here in the 1st
My own,
half.
I got to score.
Back with more AFC playoff
Yeah, this whole
action
close, bro.
after this timeout. They'll go again from the 3
I do not like this
2nd and
play.
goal.
Let's go.
They get it to him running left. And he will take it in for a Bronco touchdown. A great effort there.
Come on, boys. Come on, boys. God damn.
And the Broncos will
5-yard line. 19 seconds left. One time out, though. You got my heartbeat.
17-7 over here. I'm on his monkey ass.
Now McManus on to kick this one off.
Yeah, it's playoffs.
And this will not be returnable. It's out of the back of the end zone for a touchback. And now here come the Ravens.
See, I took that time out.
Come on, come on, come on.
To keep him from running the whole court. Through a pick. God damn.
Do a pick?
Sound like
Good game, bloody.
Pick.
Good game, bloody.
Well, shut up. Nigga, don't talk. It ain't no good game, nigga.
Good game, bloody. God damn, it's hard to play that motherfucker, boy. Go down, motherfucker. Just go down.
Good game, dog.
Damn, good game, bloody.
Nigga.
I was waiting on that shit.
64 yards.
Oh, man. What you had a spot right there?
Yeah, you had to make up your mind who you wanted.
I did, and I took short man
1st and 10.
Classic mistake.
Oh, this gonna sting.
That's the shit. I only turned over the damn game.
That was it?
Only turned over the game.
They've shown them a lot
We got
of
a
different
ball
looks
right
in the
here in
first
the
half.
AFC.
They come after them. They've sat back. I think that's what you need to do to keep an offense guessing.
And they certainly have kept them on
Oh,
their
that
toes.
was
That's why
staying
they
there.
haven't had much success on the scoreboard. Forced out to his left. The ball comes out, and this will get out of bounds right at the line of scrimmage. So fortunately, they're able to hold on to the
Ooh, that
possession.
nigga fumbled that hoe.
Man. Hear and feel the sigh of relief.
What quarter? Oh, yeah, he got to get at least 3 out of here.
The sideline, the friend there.
No doubt about it.
Who playing now?
Over the sideline, able to retain possession, no turnover.
Oh, y'all. Oh, let me see that shit y'all playing now.
Just hang on to the ball, man.
So now 3rd and 10, a big play to start the drive, but nothing
Yeah,
since.
I'm watching that shit. Hey, Rocksteady, what's up, baby? I ain't see Rocksteady was up in here.
Escaping the pressure right. He can run for it, and he will. Hang on to it through the contact.
You gonna play Lucky Lever, mama?
You hear the calls for a penalty, but I just don't think so. I think in this situation, the defender was making sure his guy couldn't hold on to the football. So I don't see anything that warranted a flag.
No, I'm with you. There was contact, but I'm happy they kept that
I bet
flag
you
in the back
are.
pocket. So good snap, good hold, and right down the middle.
Never in doubt. Just the way you used to hit them,
The
partner.
broadcast in the chat?
You mean like kicking the ball?
Exactly.
All right,
That was a nice score.
Doesn't matter. I don't care what level you hit
What's up,
them, they
Scales?
go through.
This fielded a few yards into the end zone. And he'll wind up about 4 yards shy of where he would have been if he had taken a knee, as they'll start at the 21-yard line.
But how they see it, man? I'm in my game, man. I ain't got time to be fucking with you,
They have to
man.
be pleased with the way that they've moved the football thus far.
And why wouldn't they be? 2 touchdowns on a field goal in their first 3 possessions. They're playing so well right now, the field goal probably feels like a disappointment.
What, Shorty trying to get in?
Watch it now, Barney.
Yeah.
Barney.
Yeah, he can come on, get in, Joe. Send him an invite. I'm about to get me something to eat, bro.
I ain't sending them shit, man. I'm
All
straight on my
right, somebody send him an
games.
invite, then, man.
Dancing to his left.
Well, he'll get up in here, man. He find his way on this motherfucker.
Give me that. Give me that. Give me that. I don't give a fuck. That sounds like a you problem. Give me that.
Oh, I ain't telling you about
Down to the
it.
47-yard line.
Yo, here we go.
And that was a young pup, the rookie being intercepted by a veteran DB.
And I loved our quick conversation in pregame with him on the field, where he said, hey, look, I love playing these young quarterbacks. They don't know a whole lot yet, so I can use my mind to put me in a position to make a play.
After the interception, here's Jackson. He's going to go for a big play downfield. So they took a shot on first down, but couldn't connect.
It's been my observation there's been a nice variety of play calling defensively. You and I often talk about an offense's ability to keep a defense off balance with what they're doing. I think the converse has been true in this game.
Yeah, I think you're right. They seem to have gone off tendency quite a bit, but only the second quarter. A lot of time to change things. And he's going to get this one down to the edge of the red zone. And now before this first down play, we're going to get a timeout here, as the clock will stop with 37 seconds to play in this first half.
Here we go now. 3-19. 3-19.
On 1st and 10, it's Jackson. And he takes a shot on the release, as this will be incomplete.
And that's one he's got to be happy to have back. There wasn't a hole open in the zone.
You have to think on early downs like that first down there, need to be a little bit more careful.
Yeah, fortunately for him, got a couple more downs to play with.
2nd and 10, here's Jackson again.
Oh, keep touching
And that
it.
one
Just keep
will
touching
fall
it.
incomplete. Clock here now just under 30 seconds to go in this first half.
I think he's a little trigger happy right
Go
there.
get hurt
And it
at
turned into an
14.
ill-advised throw into their zone.
Well, we know he has confidence. He'll throw it any place, anytime, anywhere. That time it fell incomplete. So back-to-back incompletions, and that has him staring at a 3rd and 10.
Green 39. Green.
And Jackson throwing once more. And that is incomplete. The secondary has been roasted in this first half, and they get a measure of revenge there. Nice play on the deep ball.
Yeah, they're going to need a few more plays like that in order to get their confidence fully back, but that's one step in the proper direction.
And Tucker's kick right there. It's good. And they will cut this lead back down to 4 now. It's 17-13. So the 3 points here, they're still down, but they put somewhat of a dent into that lead going into the break.
Anything helps when you're trying to chip away at a lead, but they do
All right, let's see
know
if we can steal
that they're
one,
going to need a
boy.
little bit better effort in the second half.
Told you, dude. I don't go for that spin and juke and shit,
Their
man.
drive just past the 30-yard line. And coming out now, the Broncos.
It ain't slow, but it's colder than a motherfucker. Before that nigga caught that ball, you couldn't see no breath flowing.
I think we'll find out just how much they trust their guys in this situation if they decide to take a shot.
They go back to the air here after the INT on the last drive. He's going to...
Oh! Oh! God!
Let's steal one, goddamn it! Let's go!
Shit!
Broncos score. A big play there in the final seconds of the first half.
Lot
And
of
the Broncos able to show off their quick strike ability.
Somebody was out of place like a motherfucker.
That sound like a me problem.
McManus's point after.
Yeah, like a me problem. Like I told you. Like I told you, that's a me problem.
Yeah.
Somebody missed the assignment on that bitch.
McManus on to kick this one off.
24-13. I get the ball in 4
He just
seconds.
scored. Yeah, he
This is
just
taken
scored.
about 7 yards deep.
On his ass.
The Ravens offense now, they get set and head back onto the
That was
field.
big.
And from this spot in the field with the clock where it's at, you think we're just going to see a knee and that's it?
And I think in this situation, that's the proper play. But we do know there's
Yeah,
some
that was
risk
big,
takers
man.
out there that may want to take one more
Bullshit.
shot before the clock runs out.
Trying to lay one up deep. And the throw
There you go, DK.
is
He
caught,
out
but
of
they'll
bounds.
rule it incomplete.
Yeah, you push him
Couldn't
out.
keep his feet in. Second down. So they took a shot on first down, but couldn't connect. You sure you're ready for the third quarter? Need to use a bathroom or anything? All right, cool. Let's go.
That's it right here. I go 31-13.
Winner go home. That's the name
Man,
of the
play your game, man. Don't get no right to come in.
This AFC divisional round. Here comes the Broncos.
You ain't gonna want them in here, no
They'll
way.
have it first to begin this third quarter. They built a good first half lead. Now they have a chance to add on to it.
And what I'm thinking is that the offensive staff spent the entire halftime just
out
working
wild
with them
cat.
on, here's what we think they're going to do to attack us in the second half. Nice first half that we've had, guys, but be prepared for some change-ups. We're going to see them when we kick it off in the second half.
See how they handle any adjustments that might be made defensively. And they work this well upfield across the 45.
You don't know who the
Good for
fuck you
22
see.
and a first
Look,
down.
Little dumb ass little boy. I'm the only motherfucker that can beat him, little dumb ass little boy.
So you have vision to see what's happening in front of you.
Right tackle likes that call. Big
Man,
play
shut
for
up,
him, but
clown.
don't forget about the guys you
Let me-
always study on the
let me mute your
backside
dumb
sealing
ass.
off.
When they talk about cutoff blocks, making sure no one can
There we
leak from
go.
the backside that can run a play down.
Yeah, nobody leaked. Big play.
Living like we bulletproof. Where my plate? There we go. Yes.
Watch it now, Barney, Barney.
Man, what you doing? 2 o'clock?
Oh, we just running in good time out.
Now they'll run it on the toss.
Man, I ain't going for that shit now. I told you.
To the 39-yard line. Give them 14 yards there and a Denver first down.
Yeah, another good run there. He's been such a big part of their success here this afternoon. And that last carry...
Come on, Earl, jump that shit.
Yeah, bodied.
All the way inside the 15.
Yeah, you body his ass up, man.
A really nice gain of 25 yards.
Black nigga from Maryland, you know.
Watch it now, Barney, Barney.
Now they'll run it on the toss.
There you go. Knock the fuck out of his
He's
ass.
had his way in this one, but this time they
Knock
get him
the
behind
fuck
the
out of
line.
his ass.
Yeah.
That'll set him back with a loss of 3 on the play. And that'll make this a 2nd and 13.
Man, this nigga trying to milk the fucking clock.
Jackson from the shotgun. This will be caught just inside the 10.
Yeah.
He's able to work it here to the 8-yard line. And they'll get 9 there as that sets him up
I'm
better
milking
for
on your
third
ass
down.
now.
Yeah.
On third down. That's Lindsay. Take it into the end zone for a Denver score.
I think wrong fucking hole,
Great
man.
play there. Saving his best for the playoffs with his 3rd touchdown of the game. And the Broncos will add on to their lead. And they're able to up the lead by 1 more.
No doubt.
I take the dog.
This motherfucker still ain't over with, though, player.
This shit been dead, man.
It's dead.
Yeah, once I scored after before the half.
That shit at the half killed me, man. I don't know who the fuck where they were supposed to be, but somebody blew us up.
Fielded about a yard deep.
That shit was 13 to 17.
Yep.
The Ravens offense getting ready now for their first possession of the
Yeah, that
second
killed me,
half.
bro.
They're down in this game. A chance for the offense, though, to put something on the board, get some momentum here in half 2.
try and get things kick-started for them. And you know at the half, they discussed how they were going to get that done. This is where scripting comes into play a lot of the time.
How many plays do you script coming out of the
Most of the time in the first half, you're scripting 12 to 16. I think in the second half, you're really scripting more like 8 to 10. Kind of a starter or an opener, whatever terminology they use. Just something to get you off to a quick start.
And he'll get it up to the 33-yard line. That throw good for 4. It's second down. 4 yards on that last completion, so that sets up 2nd and 6. To throw is Jackson.
Oh, he didn't jump. Good throw.
He's going to flip one out here to his running back.
What you thought he was going to jump?
Just short of the 45 at the 44. It's a pickup of 11 at a Baltimore first down. Now Jackson on first down. Got his man complete over the middle. It's Jacobs. And he'll work it across midfield inside the 45. Another nice gain, 13 yards that time, and another first down.
Watch it now, Barney! Detroit! Gun!
Throwing now, Jackson on first down. Over the middle, complete. It's Andrews. And he's going to get this one down to the edge of the red zone. 23 yards on the play.
For many teams, the evaluation of tight ends has really changed. We used to wonder about how they would block first and foremost. Now we want to know how these guys can run, because we envision them in offenses catch the ball. How much yardage can they gain after that?
And that on display there for a good pickup. Jackson.
Get out front.
Pops free.
Oh, he like lick on that
jarred the
nigga.
ball loose and
He did
brings
not
up
keep on
second
ticking.
down. We have not seen a whole lot of wide-open receivers. Everything seemingly has been contested.
And that's another nice job there to force an incompletion. They've been very cohesive, knowing each other's moves.
Oh, look at this dumb bitch. What the fuck? Why you didn't keep running, motherfucker?
They've held him in check on the scoreboard. Another throw on second down, and this one incomplete as well. This offense was on the move. Now 2 straight incompletions have them looking at 3rd and 10. Jackson will throw again. Looking left side, and he's got a man. It's Gordon. And they'll bring him down at the 18-yard line. They stop him for only 3 that time.
That's what I would
bring
do.
up 4th down. And Tucker's kick right there. It's good. And the drive will wind up yielding 3. So that one is his 3rd of the game. Now, if you're wondering, that's only halfway to his career high, as he once had 6 field goals.
Brandon, but 6? Let's hope we don't get that again, please. Can we see a few touchdowns here and there?
That'd be nice. The Broncos offense now gets ready to head back onto the field. This is sort of what you would call a put-away drive, isn't it? They score here, especially a touchdown. It's almost out of reach.
It certainly feels that way, and I think that they're going to call their plays accordingly, because what you really want to do, even though you know the scoreboard is still up there and the game's going to go on, in fact, you can take the spirit away from another team, that their drive and will to come back and win can be taken with another score right here.
Still 3rd quarter, but you just get that feel.
Yeah, they're teetering right there on the brink, aren't they?
And they'll go with a ground attack here.
This motherfucker held me.
Past midfield almost to the 40 before
that motherfucker stopped running for some odd ass reason.
29 yards in the first.
I know that play went to the left side, and that's what it was designed to do, an outside handoff there. But how about
blockchain in my head? Blockchain had nothing to do with that.
The left side where the play was
whip them motherfucking Ravens.
How about on the backside? Just taking care of business to make sure no one can get there and disrupt it.
Is the biggest key to left tackle?
Without a doubt. Control that edge. Get out there. You want that left tackle. If you bring your tight end over there, either way, control the edge of the line of scrimmage, you got a chance to run back.
Now it's Jackson. Hooks it right side to Dodson. And he's going to get it down to the 33-yard line here. 8 yards in the completion, but now they face
Oh, it's about over with.
This shit over with half, man. I'm telling you.
That touchdown at the half killed me, man.
Now to Denver. It's Bronco football.
That motherfucker right for the half killed me.
As we get set for the 4th.
Thanks here.
Yeah, it's over.
Pass
That
play
damn.
got him 8 yards. Now they've got a third and
If
a
I
couple
lose 3-5, I lose.
Now they'll run it on the toss. No, a nifty juke there. Not much fun for him.
Man, I can't believe I let Sid
10-yard pickup, and it's enough for a Broncos first down. I think this defense tired of seeing him run the football, and this D-line probably
all right,
sick of
fellas,
the
I missed
O-line
y'all.
as well.
And as I'm watching this, I'm thinking about a conversation I had with Adam Gase, the head coach of the Miami Dolphins in the offseason. He told me that he asked his running backs each week for their favorite runs. Give me your 3 top runs. And right now, you're seeing a guy that's probably using his top runs to great advantage in this game.
He is in a zone. They'll try and run for it.
Oh, no, hold it.
And a nice move will yield nothing as he's stopped behind the line. That's going to go as a loss of a yard, and it'll be second down. On this day, the ground has been his, but at least on that individual play, we just saw the defense finally with a win.
Yeah, they finally got one, and that's a win for them, but all game long, he's seen the holes, and they've been huge for him. Kind of like a baseball hitter in the zone. The ball seems bigger, and he's just whacking it. These guys, they've got it going today.
Oh, they've been so good on third down all day long. Can they convert another here on third and goal? Now a handoff looking right. And the stop will come inside the 5 at the 4. Give him 4 yards there, but they're still well short of the goal line with 4th down now looming.
Well, they made the play there, and I'll guarantee you their coaches and the other players are screaming at them about their pride. Come on, guys. He's already gotten in 3 times. You can't give up a 4th one. And on that play, they were able to make the stop.
And you knew they were going to go to him to try to get that 4th.
And why wouldn't they? It's not just getting the 4th. He's the hot hand, so to speak, right? The hot feet in this situation. And he knows how to find the end zone. That time, he just didn't get there.
You and my man playing yet?
Baltimore gets set to take the field. And tough to win games if you're going field goal, field goal, field goal here. They got field goal last time.
I'm trying to see,
dude. For a touchdown.
We're looking for the big chunk now because, as you noted, the field goal way of doing it makes it that much harder and puts more pressure on every possession for you now. Go ahead and get 6 and feel a lot more comfortable about the position they're in.
Bigger chunks. We'll see if they can get the score. They're throwing to start the drive, but that one incomplete.
We've seen this quite a few times in this game. Offensive line unable to keep leverage, unable to keep people away, facing a lot of pressure. Fortunate just to get rid of it.
One of the reasons they're down is that inability, though, to stop the pressure. We saw another example of it there. Line of scrimmage, again, the 25, 2nd and 10. Jackson now on 2nd and 10. He's going to loft one deep left side here. And they went for a big play through the air on 2nd down. Couldn't connect. Now it's 3rd.
This defense was definitely alert to the possibility of the deep ball, and they were more than ready for it.
They've got the lead, 4th quarter. Maybe can expect more passes like that downfield. On 3rd down, Jackson. Being chased out left.
Too much speed, boy. Too much speed. Let's go.
Here as he's taken down.
The amount of sacks that they've absorbed in this game is absolutely extraordinary. Let's just face it. This offensive line, flat out, cannot handle this pass rush. It's been demonstrated time and time again.
First kick, 47. This one looks good as well.
All right. Adam Mitchell was just 50.
And Denver getting set to take the field. And they had 3 points last time, but they didn't want 3 points because they were well within range of scoring a touchdown. We'll see if they can do better now.
I'm with you on that one. Let's just go ahead and be frank about the whole thing. The only one happy about the 3-point.
The kicker.
Exactly. You put it through the post. That's going to help him at contract time. But that offense, they missed in the end zone this time.
I don't know if that helped him at contract time. You could have kicked that one through.
I don't know about that.
Toe bad.
I don't know about that. Super tall.
Caught right side. It's
Just
Lewis.
dumb bitch. Oh, you get it. Fuck me up, nigga.
Before getting this inside the 30.
Oh, I was jumping at that nigga.
29 yards that time.
When you have someone throwing it that well, that confidently, you don't have to call the game in fear at all, do you? You just go ahead and play.
Yep, confidence with a lead to throw it here in the 4th, and boom, he's on the money.
Yeah, you don't have to tuck your head in and take him to like turtle at this point. You just go ahead and play.
A really nice gain of 25 yards.
Not only have they completed a couple on this drive, but they peeled off some pretty good chunks of yardage, too.
Absolutely great start. 2 nice plays in the pass game. Now can they continue to feed off that? This will be caught at about the 5. No gain there on the completion. It'll be second down. And if you're going to pass down here, you better get that in the end zone.
I agree with you totally, and as we both know, the field's already condensed. There's just not a lot of space, so you've got to create some by getting some people downfield into the end zone. If you want to throw it short,
and he'll get in. Touchdown, Denver. A great effort there. A 3-yard touchdown run, and the Broncos will extend their lead.
Apparently the week off hasn't hurt him one bit. 1,000-yard rush in the regular season, got his first touchdown here in the playoffs. Perhaps the week off energized him.
A great article in the paper this morning basically saying that they would not have won the division without him, and he's not their only piece, but I think that's a fair statement.
It's easy to say it this way.
He's their main cog.
And now the Raven defense going to call a timeout. It's just their first. They'll be down to 2 remaining as we step aside here in the 4th quarter. Now McManus on to kick this one off. This will be fielded on the back line of the end zone. The Ravens offense now, they get ready to head back on the field. And with this deficit, you can't have too many more drives like the last drive where you had to punt it away.
You know what I would tell my offense right here? The punter doesn't exist, guys. He doesn't even exist. He's not a team anymore. I just cut him, all right? So you've got to go out and create some offense for us here and give us some points. No way does that guy get on the field on his drive. It wasn't his fault. But listen, if something like that, there got to be casualties at times. We're trying to win a game.
First play of the drive, a success, 19 yards. Took just one play to move all the way to the 44 as they try again on first down. Right back to him on first down. And he'll take this one up close to about the 45. Just a yard on the pickup there, and it'll bring up a 2nd and 9.
They went right back to him, but he pretty much had nowhere to go on that play.
Yeah, the previous carry looked pretty good. That one, maybe he was a little tired. I don't know.
Yeah, maybe he should have tapped out and had a second back come in and maybe make that run. Who knows?
Looking left side, Andrews with it complete. And he'll get it into enemy territory just across midfield at the 49. 6 yards is the pickup, and that'll lead to a 3rd down. The Ravens on 3rd down, lacking much success, just 2 for 7 to this point. This time it's 3rd and 3. Now they'll run it on the toss.
Straighten up, nigga.
And the
Fly right.
wave of tacklers is going to get him as they stop him behind the line. They went backwards 5 yards there on 3rd down to bring up 4th. A critical one here if they're going to have any shot at this thing. So they'll go for it on 4th down.
All right, here we go.
Here we go. It's Jackson on 4th down.
Come on, Hurst.
Lickety split. Oh, that's
Clearly made a conscious decision here to be more aggressive in the late stages.
That's the motherfucker you get from me. Good. I hope that son bitch has the rest of the goddamn you.
Feel good about your defense, maybe, or just, hey, I thought I had a
I hope
proper
his ass out for the rest of the goddamn
just
year.
stopped them. How good do they feel right now? Well, hey, you want to go for it here? We shut you down. They're over on the bench right now feeling great.
Look at this dumb bitch.
And they're going to be set up down around the 15-yard line.
Good. Hoping that son bitch out for the playoffs. God damn it.
And not totally home free yet, but it's looking good as they come up 1st and 10. Now they'll run it on the toss. And now spinning away. Second down.
Get out.
The call inside the red zone, running the toss. Why? They want to get to the edges. They want to see if guys who don't normally make a lot of tackles are willing to actually do that. That usually means the guy's at the cornerback position.
No. Check. Patriot.
Jackson's going to throw it. Flush to his right.
Don't get his ass.
And this will
Come on,
the carnage continues.
Judon?
It's another touchdown.
So, my man, another touchdown. They're looking like the #1 seed that they earned throughout the year. Looking pretty dominant right now.
We knew the road to the Super Bowl would run right through this
Portland
stadium.
and
Somebody's
Denver
gonna have
game
to come
one.
in here and beat these guys. Good luck. I don't think it's
Yeah, I'm
happening
gonna watch a
this
little bit of
weekend.
that shit
Definitely
too,
not this
man.
weekend.
Yeah,
And
we're
for
gonna
anyone
fuck
else
them
out there,
motherfuckers up.
bring your game.
Buyer beware. Now McManus on to kick this one off.
Yeah, I think Portland ready to make a little
This is
run,
taken
man.
about 7 yards deep. And now Baltimore gets set to take the field. They are just obviously getting shellacked here in this one, Charles.
Portland a big man away, dude. They got the guard play.
A lopsided game like
They
this.
need a big man.
For a lot of coaches,
Be honest.
don't forget
That's what I'm saying. They a big man away.
Use that as ammo going
Exactly.
forward.
Take a great look at that
They
scoreboard.
don't-
Realize how poorly everything went for us today. Coaching, playing, the whole deal.
I mean,
Never
I
forget
don't want
it,
to get
because you're
contact
not
with
gonna
him.
want
I
that
call
feeling.
Jim.
No, you don't want that feeling again. And who knows? You may meet up with this team again.
All right, here we go. Blue 90. Blue 90.
Damn, I hit them. Hold on, I got this.
Now they'll run it on the toss. And he'll get this only up to about the 35. Taron Johnson made the stop. The good run on first down followed up by a not-so-good run on second down.
Now let's find out if they're going to stick with the run here on third down. A lot of people would love to see some play action here. I say go with your best running play over your best blocker.
Damn, 16-48. God dang.
On third down, that's Jacobs. And not only will he not get the few inches he needs, he's going to go backwards. It'll wind up being a loss of 2. And that's going to make it fourth down. Now the Broncos are going to call the first of their timeouts. That'll leave them with 2 remaining. We'll be back after this. Here's Sam Cook now, as he's on to punt for Baltimore.
Be like this on time.
He's averaging just under 50 yards a punt as he gets this away.
Shit, you know, I knew whoop your ass.
Not like that,
Now the
though.
Broncos offense, they
Man,
get set to
I
head
had
back
one,
onto the field. They have the dream scenario you hope for coming
By the
into
time
the
I
game.
check,
Just
Hey,
one kneel
lose
here,
about
and
2
this game
points.
should be over.
It's
Different
always
than
the final
losing
play
by
of
mother.
preparation.
You lost,
The
dude. Come on,
practicing
man.
of the kneel down formation, the victory formation.
Man, you
We've
beat
got a
the fuck
game in
out of
hand.
him. Yeah,
and that's
you
on
bring
the
out
But I beat the fuck out of him, though.
deep just in case something
Not
does
with
happen.
it count.
But all in all,
Same way
Yeah, I
we
did.
do.
I did beat him when it counted in the playoffs. Damn, that nigga. Man, get that motherfucker, huh? There you go.
So
Shit.
close as he takes it all the way to the 2-yard line.
Really good as your last game.
Whistles and a timeout called here. Not sure of the
I
point
ain't
of
trying to
this,
rap
but
with
they'll
you
stop
right
it
now.
with 4 seconds to go in the game. They probably don't need to run a
there you
play
go.
here, but you
Exactly.
wonder if they're going to be able to resist
Stop
on
nonsense.
first and goal.
You had a good year, shit. That's like
I
that.
always have a good year, but hey, the thing is, to have a better year than next year.
The end zone, it's
Yeah, better than
another
that.
touchdown. This thing is ugly. So a little
Yeah,
icing
love
on
it.
the cake there before the clock hits all zeros.
what a way to finish
don't
things
call
off.
it again.
Exactly what
Good
you
game,
want. Not much time
You
and a
got your
touchdown to
revenge.
put things away.
I did.
Next report from
Oh,
McManus
yeah,
is
yeah. I
good.
see next year.
Will extend this big lead.
I'll be ready for you, man.
Now McManus on to kick this one off. Very short kick. This will be taken
What's
by
up? I
the
don't need to scale 3-5.
I'm eating for
And
what?
they have secured a spot in the conference
Man,
championship.
shit, you gotta tell
And
you
now you
something.
can
You
start
gotta
to
tell
smell
me
it at
nothing.
this point
The
in
other
the
than
season,
Porky
can't
gonna
you?
whoop his
You really
ass.
can't
That's the only thing I
because
need to
Man,
know.
I ain't got nothing, man. I'm just telling you the man told me to tell
But when
you.
you get to the
I don't
conference
give a fuck what
championship
you
game,
told
you
me.
know you're there. The Super Bowl does loom in the future.
That'll do it for us. For Charles
What you want,
Davis
little
and
girl?
all our hardworking crew, I'm Brandon Gordon. You've been
Fuck
watching
you.
the NFL on EA Sports. For more,
Fuck you.